Young of Daygroup21 LLC.
This is Derrick the Mother Funder Young. Yes, I said it, the Mother Funder, bringing you.
Hey, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. And if you're wondering about my background, yes, I am outside. I'm outside at a real estate property. So for those of you that have joined us, what I would like for you guys to do is let us know where you are joining in from. And let's shout yourself out real quick. Let us know where you're joining in, what city and state that you're tuning in from. So this event and this show is called Building Wealth Through Real Estate. And so what better way than to build wealth than to actually be on an actual job site and do the things to say that I am doing, which is I'm working on a commercial real estate website. So I am Derrick Young from Birmingham, Alabama, real estate investor and serial entrepreneur. I own Daygroup21 LLC, which is a business consultation firm. And that business consultation firm, we help people develop and we help businesses develop. And so we got a lot of people chiming in. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. So one of the things, how do I help people develop? We help them with building systems. We talk about the systems that we offer. So one of the systems that we offer is a virtual assistant company. Is one of the things that I own, and that is how I'm able to scale my time. So right now, my team is running this show for me because I'm everywhere. So in a little bit, what I'll do is I will go on the actual site to show you what we're working on. So we're currently working on a gas station. So we're putting some air conditioning in the gas station, and man, it's the people are pouring in. So let's go ahead and go and let's start introducing everybody before we get to today's topic. All right, welcome, Miss Denise Robertson. How are you, Las Vegas, Nevada? Welcome. All right, welcome, Miss Kenesha Fully Love from Minnesota. Awesome. Miss Berlinda Laster from Atlanta, GA. Welcome. All right, we got Kevin from Illinois. Welcome. Miss Juliana Baker from Maryland. And then we have Miss Barbara Asari from Sydney, Australia. Welcome. From down under. I was on a podcast. Hold on, guys. Let me answer this real estate question. With the plastic, I got you, and I'm gonna leave the duct seal stuff so I can go ahead and put it on. Put the top on, but before I leave, I'll do it. Sorry about that, guys. That was a contractor. So let's finish with the welcomes. Doretha Williams from New Jersey relocating to VA. You got to let us know about that relocation. Miss Phillips from New York. Welcome. New York in the building. All right, we got Michael Hargrove. Hey, welcome. Thank you for joining in. We got Miss Paige Kilburn from North Carolina. I got a mentee in North Carolina. LinkedIn user from San Jose, California. Miss Anna L. Hi, Derrick. Anna L. from New York City. New York is in the building, showing out, y'all. All right. Hello, Miss Denise Robinson. Okay. LinkedIn user. Let's see. Carmen Barnes from Philadelphia. My mentor is from Philadelphia. You are so welcome, Miss Berlinda Lassiter. Then we have Felicia Edwards from Houston, Texas. We got Hanifa Crawley from New Jersey. Jersey, baby. Welcome, Miss Denise. We just got off the phone from the Mother Funding family. That is right. Rochelle Horton from Austin, Texas. Welcome, welcome. Well, guys, hey, let's get into it. So I think that my background will be a little bit shaky because I'm on a cell phone. So you guys be patient with me. All right, we just had another guest. Let's see who that is, Miss Davita. Davita Gatewell from Lexington, Kentucky. Welcome, welcome. So, guys, I really do appreciate you guys from coming from all over, like literally coming from all over. But today's topic, I think it matches with anything that we have in life, real estate, business, just whatever you have. So what I'll do is I'll take about 10 minutes to talk about this. This will be motivational. And then what I want to do is actually take you on the job site to see what real estate looks like from the commercial aspect. And so from that commercial aspect, what happens is that you got a plan, and there's a difference between residential and commercial. It's really fun, but what you have to do is you got to be strategic in any and everything that you do. Right? You just don't want to just do. We got Dr. Paula C. Perez from New Windsor, New York. Hey, welcome. All right, so let's get to it. So today's topic is, what do you do after defeat? Like how do you handle defeat? And so the reason why I brought up that topic, so I've talked about the 90-day challenge that I recently was on. And so my business partner was, we challenged each other. So the deal was, if she beat me in this 90-day challenge, I had to pay for her and her friend to come and stay at our corporate Airbnb. And she beat me. She beat me bad, guys. Well, it was about by 4 miles. But however, that motivated me so much that she challenged me from the standpoint I did not even know that I could reach down deep down inside to get to that place, because I was in transitioning with another business. We're trying to purchase an HVAC company now. And so that took a lot of my time. And so sometimes when we look at defeat, we look at defeat as a loss and not as a gain. We look at defeat as, oh man, my dog got ran over and all this. What did you learn? How did it make you feel, right? And so if it made you feel a certain type of way, then what happens? Oh. No, never did get Montgomery. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. 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 All right. Appreciate it, man. Sorry about that, guys. So, you know, what what is defeat? Like, how do you handle defeat in regards to just any and everything that you have, right? So, although I was defeated, what did I learn from that defeat? That was the biggest thing. What I got from it. What did I learn from it, right? And so, in essence, I learned that I wanted to give up. I wanted to quit. But I had that accountability partner, which was my accountability business partner. And what happened is, when I wanted to quit, she was like, no, you're not going to quit. And she said it in a way where it was, it wasn't loud. It was clear. It was sweet. It was with a sweet sound. because I'm a former athlete, so I'm used to coaches, yelling and fighting and all this other stuff like that, and making us run laps and doing push-ups. And so my business partner said, "No, Derrick, you're not going to quit. You're going to finish this race, because if you quit now, you're quitting on me, and if you're quitting on me, you're quitting on yourself." So that's why you need to have a business partner that will be able to challenge you, right? To be there to help support you in your endeavors and what you're doing, because there will be a time when you feel like giving up, right? But that's why you need somebody that is supportive, somebody that just, they're not caring about your feelings, they're caring about your success. That's the only thing that you should have, right? So in that helped me stride, because there was a long period of time where I had to um, I had to get back out there. I had to learn strategy. I had to set a time. It was a lot that was entailed in it. It was a lot that took place in it. And so she was a great supporter for me. And it is starting to rain, and I'm going to get ready to walk on the job site now, guys. So what happened as we got further on and along in the challenge, I noticed that she started to separate, because I had to get ready and get a lot of paperwork done. And when I say she was on it, like, she was beating me like 20 to 30 miles, right? And what that showed me is that, yeah, she was beating me, but I had to put the work in order to catch up with her. And so I put the work in, I caught up with her, right? And so from that catching up with her, what that did for me, that allowed me to see that, hey guys, just because you're losing doesn't mean that you're out. You got to be strategic in any and everything that you're doing, right? Be strategic, be thoughtful, be thought provoking in any and everything that you do, right? And so in time, what that means is, what is your thought process? What are you thinking about? What are the things, like, how can you create a space and a place where you can be redundant with your success and not stop? Because consistency is key. This is a numbers game. Success is a numbers game. Just repeat that. Success is a numbers game, right? You got to keep on showing up for yourself. No matter what the circumstance, you could be losing. But if you determine already that you've lost the game, then it's a waste of time to continue to even play, right? So our goal is to be strategic, to be sustainable in any and everything that we do. And so how do you handle defeat? So I lost, but what did it cost me? It cost me nothing. Because what I did was I beat myself. The competition was with myself, because I beat myself, number one, because I was able to stay out at night and get my time in. I was able to get up early and get my time in. I was determined to be able to add some value, right? And so by me being able to add value, I was able to beat myself. Challenge yourself and get better at what you're trying to do, right? So how did I feel? And the feeling was so different when my partner beat me, because it was like, it wasn't like, when you lose and your favorite team lose, you all into it and you're like, man, I lost. But that was my partner. My partner beat me, right? So in essence, she won, but guess what? I won because I challenged her, right? And you got to look at it like that, because guess what? I had the best excuse to give up, but she challenged me. She said, "Derrick, don't give up." Just in that sweet voice, "Derrick, don't give up." And I didn't give up, and I wasn't going to give up. because if I would have gave up, I would have been giving up on my success, right? So hey, welcome, Hugh Cooper from Chicago, Illinois. And so getting back to the message, how do you handle defeat? Now, defeat, they come in many forms, right? But what we have to do is understand, look at the situation, learn from the situation. Don't give up. Be responsive. Be responsible with the things that you're trying to do, in essence, in any and everything that you do. Be responsible with your thought process. Just because you lost doesn't mean that you lost. That is a learning opportunity. What could you have done better, right? And so my partner told me one thing. She said, Derrick, I knew that when you saw that I was close to you, I knew that you would be determined to get closer, because she went to sleep early one night. And I said, I'm going to catch up with her. I caught up with her, but she was determined. And guys, never challenge a determined woman. That woman is a determined woman, and I will go down the dark alley with her because I know that she has my back. That's the type of accountability partner that you want, somebody that could literally have your back and challenge you. And not just say yes to everything, because if you're saying yes to everything, that's not a good accountability partner. You challenge their thought processes, right? You challenge these things, and then that way, that makes a difference. So what I want to do is just I want to walk y'all around this site really quick. If y'all have any questions, put them in the chat. And Denise, can you put my digital card information in the chat? Or I tell you what, go ahead and put my put our number in the chat. If anybody wants to get in contact, shoot us a text and let's set up a call. Shoot us a text and let's set up a call if you're interested in learning about real estate, learning about the one-on-one coaching program, or just anything you might have any questions. Let's set up a call and then we'll go from there. So hopefully we'll have some light, but so I'll try and stand and kind of show y'all what's going on. So if you look in the back here, these are beams, and so these beams are the support system of everything that we do, right? So you got to have a foundation first. So this is the foundation, which is the cement flooring, and so this is going to be a gas station. So that will be the island out, and it's raining now. So that'll be the gas island out back that way. So you'll see that they'll be developing some pumps and stuff, and then they'll have like up front beyond that. What will they'll have the actual gas where they'll have the containers and everything. And so what's so cool about new construction is that you get to see what the actual beams and behind the site looks like. So we don't have any power in yet because it's not time. So we have to use generators. So these are the power boxes, right? So where you can connect power to, like, so your extension cords and everything. And so the power will be fed from up here. And so if you look up top, let's see if I'm looking up. Okay. All right. You see up top right here, this is a return for a air conditioning duct. So it's a duct. So air will be flowing through that. So that's the most important part about a real estate issue. So then if you walk around, you got to look like all of this. It's systems put together. So everybody that's on the job site, they've all been trained, from the plumber to the electrician to the framer. Like, this whole building has to be framed up top. So if you see those brown beams, that's the structure. That's how you hold the structure together, right? And so from Oh, okay. Let me see if I can copy the message. I don't think you're able to. Hey, Denise, if you could go on LinkedIn and put the contact information in on LinkedIn from there. I don't think that they could see it. All right, and so, but getting back to the frame, so you'll notice that there's nuts and bolts that are holding everything. So there is a middle point of the building that holds all of the weight for the system, and it's kind of windy too. I think something fell over there, but all of this stuff is systems. It's systems from even the blueprint that we have. All of this stuff is systems that are put in place. And so what is taking place is that uh, we follow the rules, we follow the guidelines, because guess what? We have the education. We're following the blueprint, right? And it's all systematic. So if you think that it's hard to be in business, it's not hard to be in business. If you think it's hard to get in real estate, it's not hard to get in real estate. You got to change your mind. We can't have that defeated mindset. Think about Elon Musk. Think about Steve Jobs. Think about Walt Disney. Think about Jay-Z. Think about Beyonce. Think about all of these people. They had to start somewhere, right? And so from you starting somewhere, you have to finish it. So it's 3 steps that I always tell people. So in order to understand anything, you got to understand funding, you got to understand education, you got to understand network. So in the industry, I don't care if you're a doctor, lawyer, cosmetologist, if you understand just a little bit of those 3, you can understand one better than the other because one can lead to the other. So I'll give you another 3-step process. So once you're doing all of this, you got to have a plan, you got to have a process, and you got to have an action to get to your conclusion. And I've said this in previous shows that we've had. And at this time, I want to give a special shout out to the one and only CEO of this here organization, Dr. Jacqueline King, for creating such a beautiful platform for us to be able to come and to be able to show you guys, number one, this particular content, because that's what I believe in. I believe in developing people, and I believe in developing businesses. And how we do that is by doing what we're doing right now, which is having a conversation, not over talking, but having a conversation. So I'm gonna continue to walk y'all through the site. So this right here, guys, this is a scissor lift, and this has been a godsend right here, because just imagine if you guys would rather use that, or would you rather move this big old thing right here? I'd rather use that because that's mechanical. You can move it around, and it has switches and stuff. So that is a ladder to give us access to. So what I have to do now with on this job site that I'm on, there's 2 end caps that I have to get to. So I have to put a covering on these 2 HVAC ducts, right? So so birds won't set a home up in there. And then I think I gotta get up there too as well, behind it, and close that off so no animals will get in there. So with that, guys, if y'all have any questions, put them in the chat, and if not, we'll get ready to close the show out. And as always, I'm glad that you guys have took the time to spend with me. Oh, the screen is frozen. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's raining where I am now. So I apologize. I apologize for that. But it's raining hard now. Let's see if y'all can see this. So, but sometimes you even have to deal with the conditions, right? So what I'm going to do is, after we get off the show, I'm going to get back to work, because People are paying me to do a job, right? So you gotta finish. You can't let the rain affect your day, right? So the sun will shine, but it will also go down. So we just have to adjust to the change of conditions. It's no different from driving in the rain. You got to slow down. You got to be more attentive in regards to what you're doing. So Ms. Brenda Lassiter, she says, thanks for this valuable information. I'll be calling your office. Why? Thank you, and we'll be waiting on your call. We'll be waiting on your call. And this is what we do, guys. This is what we help the people. We got some big things getting ready to come up, guys. When I say some big things, you got to stay tuned. You got to be consistent. You have got to be ready for your opportunity when it comes. And I'm so excited, guys. I got some big news coming up. So, one thing that I want you guys to do is I want you guys to follow me on social media. Uh, hey, what's going on, D? Uh, D, the number is, and I'll just give it out for the people, and then we'll text out my digital card where you guys can give me a follow, and then go to my social media. Let me know what you thought about today's show, what you got out of it, and then go from there. If you're on LinkedIn, follow me on LinkedIn. If you're on Facebook, follow me on Facebook. Give me a follow on Instagram. Just follow me. I want you guys to give me a follow everywhere so you guys can stay connected to what we're doing. If you've gotten any value out of this in the chat, I want you to give me a thumbs up or give me a one or give me an emoji. Give me something. Let me know um, uh, what you think. So let's see. Oh, Miss Germaine. How are you, young lady? That is my good friend, Miss Jermaine Durst, all the way from Texas. Send rain, send rain to Texas. Yeah, if I could, I would. All right. Miss Anna L says, "Thank you, Mr. Derrick, for your time, useful information." No, thank you. And I want to embarrass my good buddy, D. D says, "What is your number to reach you now?" I see it now. Uh, hey, right back at you. Right back at you, Miss Kenesha. That's right. Bless. Bless, Miss Jermaine. That's my good buddy all the way from Texas. But guys, I really do appreciate you guys for showing up. And once you showed up, ooh, did y'all hear that big lightning bolt? Um, and oh, she says you're welcome. It's Anna L. So if you've learned something from this, guys, don't just sit on it. See how you can put this information into play. Like it doesn't have to be real estate based. Remember what we talked about. Remember the title. How do you handle defeat? How to handle defeat. Right? Just imagine if it's a relationship that you failed in, if it's a job that you failed in, right? Don't think about that thing from the standpoint of, oh, I'll never be great. I'll never be this. I'll never be that. Well, how do you know if you won't try again? You got to try again. You got to be consistent. You got to show up for yourself, right? So, in order to do that, you got to show up. How do you show up? Getting up in the morning. Once you get up in the morning, have a plan. And once you have that plan, you want to be able to handle any objections that might come um, throughout your day. And so, objections are meant to be solved. It's just like having a problem. It's meant to be solved. And so, whatever situation that you might be going through, guys, it's not as bad as you think. There's somebody that has gone through worse. And hold on. Got another message. All right, so Miss Anna says, I have a dream and I will contact your office. Scary, but I'm going for it. It's scary is just a word. That's something just to be identified as, right? That's it's an identification. So just imagine when you first started driving, it was scary, but you're alive currently, correct? Scary is just a word. It's just a destination. It's fear is a destination. But what you have to do is when you walk, when you get up in the morning, in order to get to your place of where you need to get to, guess what you got to do? You got to take that left foot and move it forward towards that destination. Then you got to take that right foot and move it towards that next destination. And it's the same thing. It's a system. It's a process, guys. And so from this process, we all have to develop it. It's a consistency thing. So just think about it. There's no such thing as failure unless you give up. That's the only time that you fail, when giving up. Okay? So, guys, with that, thank you for joining us here, Building Wealth Through Real Estate. And this is a series. We will be here next week. Special shout out to Dr. Jacqueline King, the CEO of the Black Women Empowerment. And I'm so thankful that she has given us the platform to be able to present, to be able to give this to you. So we're very, very excited about this opportunity. So, guys, stay tuned. We will be back next week, and the timing will be 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as always, guys, we'll have a good one for you. As always, we will never ever let you down. So, what I want to do is I want to give you guys the opportunity to look at and listen to a word of encouragement from an interview that I did with Dr. Jacqueline King, and we'll end the show.
You know, you're just sitting there, a smart person, and the higher ups are not seeing.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. I think we lost connection. All right, let's see if we can get it back up.
You know, you're just sitting there, a smart person, and the higher ups are not seeing you. You have to stand out. You know.
And I think we lost connection, guys, because of the rain. But but guys, I appreciate you joining us here at our show, Building Wealth Through Real Estate. So I'm excited to be able to present to you to actually look at and show you guys what the work looks like. So not just talking about it, but actually doing about it. I'm not a guru, but I am a guru. So I'm actually doing the work in real estate. So a lot of the things that we focus on, we do real estate funding in the commercial space. If you got a kitchen or business that you're trying to get funded, we show you how to get access to the capital. So that's why we focus on funding. We show you how to get into the educational space in real estate. We show you how to network. And so in essence, that's what we're doing here. We're networking. So guys, thank you so much for attending, and I hope you enjoyed the show. So we'll get ready to end the show and come back and visit us again next week, guys. Thanks again.